Hey everybody, Maria here with Fourth Dimension. Welcome. I'm your Sherpa for this read. I am reading for Aquarius. What's happening with Aquarius? If you're new to the channel, I am traveling, so my background looks a little different. I'm in Missouri. I've had intermittent storms, we'll say, as well as internet. I've been here, I think, a week now, and video has been also intermittent. My apologies. It is crazy. And then there's a time change that my calendar doesn't want to update. So it's been good times here. It's been good times. So tell me about Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius? Somebody's thinking heavily about you, trying to manifest you back in. I have a King of Swords. So somebody wants to be maybe financially, like this King of Swords is financially well off, but they're also very strategic. I feel like they've gone through some financial battles, emotional battles as well. Now coming in as the Page of Cups, they're going to check in with you. They're going to ask you how you've been, what's been going on. I feel like this might have even happened for a handful of you over the weekend. You, Aquarius, are like the CEO entrepreneurial energy in your life. You, I feel, miss this person, but I feel like you're also not missing the fighting. You don't miss the fighting. You don't feel remorseful. I feel like you're trying to move forward. And forgive me if you hear a kid laughing in the back. He's chatting with his family and friends and playing video games. That's what little kids do, and that's what they're doing. So talking with cousins, playing online games with cousins. We didn't have any of that when I was a kid. We played on our bikes. Our cousins were down the street. Anyway, I got some fighting happening in this Ace of Cups with the High Priestess, Six of Wands, Five of Swords, Three of Cups, Five of Wands, surrounding the Page of Cups. So this person's apprehensive and internally struggling with reconciliation with you. They want to be victorious. I feel like they're going in trying to use trying to get sound judgment. They might be talking to people. They're extremely guarded and defensive. They're waiting for a fight. The Five of Swords is gathering all the swords so they can't get hurt. So I feel like this person is now nostalgic and missing you, but also knows that you guys have a history of fighting. They do want to come in and offer you this wonderful cup of love or a conversation. And it is an ace. It's a fresh new beginning. And it's been a while since I feel like you and this King of Swords have talked. I mean, like, about this for sure. I'm reading for quite a few folks, so the energy I'm getting is this isn't somebody like you just met. You know what I mean? This is somebody you've had a deep-seated relationship with, in and out. Lots of energy has gone, like a lot of water under the bridge. You've forgiven a lot. You've tried to move on. The fighting has been about values. It's been about bare foundation. This is foundational. This is not about, did you leave the toilet seat up? Although that could be a fight in itself. Or who ate the last donut? This is foundational beliefs. This is arguments, and they are significant. So one of you, I feel you are thinking about this, we don't even match energetically. You would love nothing more than to have had reconciliation on a fair basis, even meeting this person halfway in their belief system, but you going all the way every single time, is you like letting go of your belief system to accommodate this person isn't part of the deal. You're an Aquarius. That is not happening. You're, like I said, you're the entrepreneurial CEO of your own life. You don't like answering to other people. You typically can manage 8 to 10 different plates on any given day. And this relationship is a struggle. I mean, the Five of Swords, Five of Wands is change, right? And it's constant. You might be dealing with constant change. This person sees you as like capable and willing and able to handle all the change. Now I got the King of Wands showing up. So the King of Swords might come in defensive, might come in argumentative, might come in, how come you're not fighting for me kind of vibe. How come you haven't called me? It's been 2 months. It's been whatever. You haven't returned any of my texts. Do you have me blocked? That sort of thing. But I do feel like after this Ace of Cups, I do feel it's the same energy. This King of Wands and King of Swords are the same exact energy. And I feel like when they realize that you're not up for a fight, I don't feel like you have much energy. That's part of the problem, is the energy is what I get the sense this person felt. Anger and defensiveness and fighting was the investment. If you didn't fight, you weren't invested, you weren't involved. And this person's like taking your, from this conversation, taking your lack of energy or fight in this conversation at lack of interest. And that's not, you may have a ton of interest, but you're very, very protecting, you're protecting your energy. And the High Priestess is you finding wise counsel to see if this is a good investment for you to come back. They're also talking to folks as well. I feel like your family's been contacted. Oh my goodness. Like somebody's called somebody's sibling or cousin, somebody close, somebody in the family, like an older aunt maybe. Several of you, because I see people on like talking on old phone with a cord to the wall, that kind of vibe. So it's an older woman. I feel somebody's getting counsel. The 9 of Wands, I feel like you've put this burden down. I don't know if I have it. I don't know if I could do one more round with this person, Maria. I don't know if I can take another. Like that's a lot. You're asking me to energetically invest again in this one. Okay. Yeah, it's coming in fast yes, I'm just going to take all these. Yep. Yes, I am. So I have the 8 of Wands followed by the 4 of Swords with the King of Pentacles with the 2 of Swords and the Hermit. So this person, so it has been a while since you two communicated, and I think this conversation that they have with their family or close friend or cousin or whoever this is to you, who knows you, because I think they want the intel before they rush in. They want to see that 2 of Swords are like not knowing all the answers, not having all the answers, and it's kind of like flip of a coin. That's the vibe I get. It's a flip of the coin. I don't have all the I'm all the good information is being held for me. They have a blind on. They can't see it in their swords, so they're like defensive. They're ready for that argument, but they're gonna have to make a decision, and it's not having all the facts. I think they're trying to figure out the facts before they invest. And now the King of Pentacles is showing up saying they've gotten the answers they needed, and they're looking for a long-term investment with you. They've sat in the 4 of Swords. They've listened to their, looked at all the options, looked at their actions, looked at everything out on the table, and they're coming forward to have a conversation with you. If this isn't a past love, this is a brand new relationship. For those, there's a handful of you that this isn't a past love. You might have met this person at a party, or an outing or a gathering with the 3 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. You have a lot of options. They have a lot of options. And this person that has been manifesting you since that party, if you don't have a past relationship with them. If they're new, relatively new, like in the last couple of weeks you met this person, they're trying to manifest and they're just fighting within themselves to come to you, and they're scared. And if it's a past person, they're argumentative, and they're going to go through all the emotions. They're going to be the argumentative and to the Cups or the Wands, to the Pentacles, meaning they're going to get to that level of commitment. This new person's just going to jump right to the level of commitment after they have a conversation with you. It's going to come in fast. Expect a lot of back and forth communication. I see a lot of text messages coming in, maybe a phone call and a voicemail followed by a text messages later. If you're working, vibe I'm getting is like they want to connect with you. This energy definitely wants to connect with you. This person sat in a hermit, both of them. Old, new, doesn't matter. This energy has sat in a hermit and kind of evaluated, what do I want? What's important to me? What's the best choice for the long term? It's very strategic, and not in a negative way. It's just mindful. They're mindful. They're not impulsive. This person is not rushing in with half-cocked to have a haphazard conversation with you. This person is looking to want you long-term, both of them, but they're just taking 2 different approaches. One has some repair work to do and an ego to get over, and like a bruised ego to get over. And this new person is just scared. They're just afraid, and they're dealing with a lot of. I don't get that this person is very like they're very pleasant and they're funny and they're handsome or good-looking, gorgeous if she's a woman, I guess. But I get the sense that this person in your hands looking at this with you is feeling butterflies, is feeling nervous, is feeling apprehensive. Like I can talk to anybody in a room. I can stand in front of a podium of 1,000 people on a platform with a microphone and talk about my industry for hours with confidence. But man, they can't handle a 20-minute conversation with you, or they're starting to sweat. They are running out of things to say. They are very nervous, jittery. They're berating themselves, saying, I can't believe I said that. That sounded so stupid. That's the vibe I get. It's very adolescent, which is cute. It's cute. It's innocent. It's innocent. It's very, very cute. Okay, Aquarius, you are making this person super uncomfortable in a good way. Just your presence. You don't even have to do anything. That's awesome. Yeah, the six of Swords. I feel like this is your past person. They're coming in, rushing in, that Eight of Wands energy, that moving forward with trying to repair this, taking you to calm waters. And they genuinely want to. They are genuine about their want. This isn't... yeah, I don't get the sense. I think that this person learned their lesson, because I don't have a wand anywhere here. I guess I do on the bottom. This King of Wands in the bottom is more of a passionate king, but I don't get the sense that it's a Knight of Wands. It's more of a, let's take it one day at a time and see if this develops into a relationship with the intent of it going into a relationship. I think it's about your trust level with this person. And so Aquarius, I feel like this person's coming in. The Chariot, as I said in previous reads, if you're new here, I'm a very much a visual person. So in my mind's eye, the Chariot is when I make a decision. I'm from South Dakota originally. And if you ride a horse, you squeeze your legs and it tells you which way, and you have the reins and you kind of say, I'm going to go to the right, I'm going to go to the left, and you kind of guide the horse with your body. In the Chariot, it's you on kind of like, like a Kleenex box with wheels. There's no brakes. There's no going backwards. There's no reverse. There's no real left or right. You're going forward. If you turn right or left too hard, you're flipping that thing. It's going to end up in the ditch. This person is intently moving forward as fast as they can to come and have a conversation about you two developing whatever this is, even if it's new, into something more with energy and commitment and with intent for long term. You have a decision to make. Aquarius, you do. The past person doesn't want to fight or argue, and the past person is ready for a fight and an argument. Your new individual that's coming in, this King of Pentacles, there's no history. It's other than flirtation, at like standing around the wedding cake of somebody's wedding. You met them at an event, a picnic, and out, maybe Father's Day, some kind of group gathering. It could be at the bar. It could have been at a club. It could have been with friends. I don't know. But you met this person I hear music. It's chattery. There's alcohol. There's a sense of camaraderie and joy and euphorism. And I almost get the sense it was so comfortable and people were in the right energy in the event. There wasn't any pressure. It was just two people seeing each other in immediate sparks. That's a feeling for the new person. They know you have options. Spirit's telling me you also have a ton of options, Aquarius. And this person is going to know you have options, and they're going to come in and try to make you theirs. Bottom of the deck is a Queen of Pentacles. They see you, a match in you. I get the sense that they also, there's a lot of internal fear about this conversation. If it's a new person, they have a lot of insecurity. They're like, why would they even entertain me? But it's like a back and forth. So the conversation they have is, well, if I don't, I got nothing to lose. If I don't go over and talk to this person, I'm going to kick myself tomorrow because I'll never know the answer. The what if. This is something they've been thinking about since the day you met. I should go talk to the person. And then you left. They never elevated it to a formal inquiry about a date. So I feel like they've been asking about you. They've been asking around about you. Do you know this person? Are they dating somebody? They've been probably spying on your social media. They've Googled your name for sure. And I feel like they are very inquisitive. And that's the High Priestess vibe, is that they're trying to make a sound judgment without looking like a fool. And it's too late. It's too late. You're up in your head. They're seriously guarded. And if it's a past person, they just don't want to fight they're questioning if they want to do this fight again. This tower is going to hit you like a brick. It's going to hit you like a brick, man. It's going to be They may show up with flowers. They may show up. They might call you. Either one, doesn't matter. Same energy. It's the same vibe. I don't think you're expecting this level of attention, attraction, but it makes you happy. This is a positive tower. Both of them, I think, make you very happy. You're gonna get what you want out of this, regardless. You're gonna end up happy, I feel, regardless, even if you choose neither, right? And this isn't maybe your reading if this isn't your reading, but for the people I'm reading for, you're happy. You wanted reconciliation with this past lover, but you wanted to not be taken advantage of it, not to fight all the damn time. And this new one is, for those that resonate, again, you moved on from the past and you're ready for something new. This is hitting you at the right time and you're open to it. And this is somebody that matches your energy with commitment and security. Like a long term, not an in and out. It's got no in and out on it. This is more of you have a decision to make. Boom. Here comes the Knight of Cups. Can't make this up, y'all. With the Queen of Swords, you're going to have an honest conversation with this person. And if it's a past one, you're going to be guarded, but you're going to be open to listening to what they have to say. You're going to be, sure, come on in, have a seat, let's talk. Not going to give you a kiss on the way in the door. We're not there, but you're willing to have a conversation with this person to fix the shit that broke this relationship. And if this is a new person, I get it. It's more of a guarded. It's more of like I feel like you're intimidated by this person, Aquarius. You are smitten, but you're intimidated. Like, this person can get anybody. Why are they with me? That's the feeling I get from you. And they're thinking the same thing. You guys match each other, like I said. It's a very like-minded energy. Have some faith in yourself, Aquarius. This is a really good reading. It's reconciliation either way, I feel. You do have a decision to make, and it is Pentacles, so it's like commitment. It's a relationship. It's commitment on love and long-standing commitment. That's what this is. Boom. You've worked on you. Let's talk about you. You've worked on you. You are focused on work. You are focused on building your legacy. You're focusing on building your brand. You're focusing on building your platform. Whatever you're doing, you're investing in you. You're like making healthy choices, going to the gym, whatever that looks like for you. This is you. You're journaling, doing counseling, therapy, whatever that looks like for you. You're drinking 8 ounce, whatever. You're doing all the water, all the walks, all the things, all the stuff. This is what you're doing, and you're showing it. This is the byproduct of you spending time with you over 2 seasons, I hear. Minimum of 2 seasons. So the last 2-3 months, you've been investing in this change and putting you first, and it is showing. It is showing. It's very, very attractive. You're not chasing after anybody. You're not flirtatious with anybody. You're just sitting in your space, minding your own business, and people are noticing how attractive that looks on you. That's impressive. That's some impressive work, Aquarius. This is justice and judgment. So judgment is usually like something that occurred in the past that came to fruition is now as a judgment call for you. You get a choice. You get to continue on your road independently or take this person with you. Or it's also something that occurred in the past where this is, I get the justice. I think justice and judgment are kind of hand in hand. So when I see judgment, I know that justice is following shortly after you make a decision. That's justice. And each case is different. So I can't make that choice for you. You know your own walk, your own story. But here comes that Ace of Pentacles offering you that full-time commitment we just talked about. Steady Eddie. I don't know where that came from. Hangman State with the three of Pentacles, which is that long-standing commitment. And then behind that, I got the 5 of Cups. So somebody's going to sit in remorse, or they've sat in remorse for a while, stuck there. And that might be what's generating this past person. Their motivation is they just need they need to make a decision to move forward, to come and get you and reconcile if they want it. They've been sitting in their head full of anxiety, of fear, lots of fear, just a ton of fear. The last reading I did, Pisces, man, it was heavy. It was like, I was feeling like I was grieving somebody. It was so heavy. People were like, are you okay? I'm like, I swear to God, I'm fine. But sometimes the energy is really, really, it just affects me emotionally when I'm doing this read, and I felt like somebody passed. This is very light. This energy, if I could paint a picture for you, it's fun, it's jovial, it's pleasant, it's attractive, it's two people, like the world can be bustling around them and they're in their own space, over a meal, or at a coffee or wherever. There's two people totally engrossed in each other, like they look down and 5 hours have gone by, like that. That's this energy. So it's very, very, getting to know you on a really deep level to see if all of our boxes are checked off of the basics as well as the particular. The reconciliation as well. It's been enough time to see, are the things that we fought over even important anymore? So I get like, and this is maybe two, swear to God, not many, but this feeling has the stupidity over ego. That's what this is. So like, so my ex, this is the reason why we're an ex, right? Is when, and I'm sharing that, I can't believe I'm sharing this with you. We used to fight about what we were going to be like with our parenting skills. I think we had a dog at the time. We had 2 boys, all grown up now. But when we were dating, we'd fight over how we were going to parent. That's this feeling. It wasn't in our present. We didn't have kids. We didn't even know if we wanted kids. I don't even think we were married at the time we even had the conversation. Things changed the second that child came out of the canal. Oh my God, I didn't give a 2 craps what this conversation looked like. I was going to parent the way I felt like I needed to parent in the moment, depending on the situation. But you didn't know that. That's the stuff that I feel like it was so unnecessary. The arguments you two had were stupid. I don't know what else to say. They were super important at the time, but in the big picture, it didn't matter. Now you couldn't even tell what the value was of the argument. And I think this person's going to say that. That's a 5 of Cups kind of like looming back here. Is like, I'm such an idiot. I walked away from the love of my life over this, over dumb, this is over who are you going to vote for? I know that's not a stupid thing, but you kind of get the vibe. Is it's not here yet? Or, Toyota versus Chevy. That really ham over turkey. It's kind of like the same energy. It wasn't worth the argument. It wasn't worth the relationship. And they were just piling and piling and piling and piling. I think the person just liked to argue. I almost said like they might be an attorney, or they might be big into justice, or watch justice shows, like legal shows. So whoever this is just likes to argue. And it's really about just feeling right. And I think that's the message. They don't need to always be right. And they don't always need to stand forward, constantly proving a point. And that's the message that I'm getting for a handful of you that are watching, that we're dealing with this energy that had such an ego. And insecurity tied together. Is they just needed to feel right every time they were in a fight, regardless if it was important or not. It's just a waste. Okay, so Aquarius, that's your read. It's kind of heavy. Not in a bad way. It's light, but it's fun, and it's coming in. I kind of am getting, for a handful of you, you are looking at taking on new responsibilities. I felt like that Ace of Pentacles, and I wanted to say this when I pulled it at the end of the reading, is the Ace of Pentacles might be a new opportunity, a new job, or a new passion project. Several of you are looking at to commit to. I know this isn't a work reading, but that there's 2 things that occurred. One was the 3 of Pentacles, and the other was the Ace of Pentacles that were tied to kind of in the end of the reading, is the joint venture. So you might actually be joining some other group at work to start a project, or you're joining friends, like-minded friends, to start a passion project, something like that. You're joining something like-minded. You might be joining a 12-step program. Shit, I don't know. But I feel like it's an endeavor where you're putting your heart and your passion into it. You're putting more than it. This isn't just about money. This is about more stuff. So this is your reading, Aquarius. If you want a free reading, July, please enter it in the comments. And please subscribe to both Instagram as well as this channel. Love and light to each every one of you. If you want a free reading, or you want a regular reading, give me a holler at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com, and we'll get you scheduled. Take care. Bye.